Today there is something special I have brought for you. We are going to see how to count the number of iron sheets required for your house. Let us assume that this is the house which we are going to roof. Our house is irregular. It has different corners and it is irregular. So for that case, to know the number of iron sheets, you need to know the shape of that roof, to get all elevations and to know all corners, so as you can get the number of iron sheets required for your house. First of all, you'll need to consider your house, which you can see like that. This is a house which you're going to do what? To count the number of iron sheets. Then next we're going to see where the mine is. The mine is the biggest span that this house is having. To get the mine span, you have to join these walls. I will call them walls because when it is built as walls. So this lines end from there. Another thing, we have to join this one. As you can see, you have to join it as how it is. Then you also have to join this one also, this straight line. Then another thing you have to do, you have to join this one also. Now we are looking for the mine. We are assuming that this is the wall, so we have to get a building line, tie from this corner and it ends from the other side. Then another thing you have to consider, this line. You have to join every line so as you can see the mine, the biggest span in that house. Then what else can I see? We have to consider this one. So when you try to see clearly, you find that the biggest span starts from this here, comes from this side, comes from this side, comes from this side, comes from that side. As you can see this box, this one which you can see. So you have to get where our first truss will stand. To get that one, you have to compare those sides, and you see when you measure this one, it's around 9.8 there, 9.8. I'll call it 9.8. Then when you try to consider this one, it is around 9. It is around 9, yes, as you can see here. Which means we shall take this one as the span. We can't take 9.8. We have to take the small value. Then when you take this one as 9, its center will be at 4.5, which is here. If you consider this side, that as the center, you have to measure this one as the center, 4.5. Then it means if here there is no corner, you can't extend this line toward this one. You have to extend this point to the point where there is a corner, like this, as you can see. Then after that one, you have to check what next. The second after the mine, I think it is this one. When you try to compare those lines which I have joined, I think it is this one. It is around 7.9. The midpoint of 7.9 is around 3.9 something. It is around here. So when you get that middle, 3.9, it is around there. So you also have to do what? To join this one. Also have to join that one. I can't extend it towards that side because there is no corner. So what else? You have also to get the next one, the next corner. The next corner, when you first consider this side, you try to extend this one. When you extend this one fully, let stop there. You will find that we shall get this one as another span. That one. When you try to get that midpoint, it will be like 5.1 at around 2.6 something there. So 2.6 something in the middle is around there. So you also have to do what? To join this one. After that one, you also can't join this one because there is no corner. You have to get the midpoint of that one. Its midpoint, it is 5. Midpoint is around 2.5. When you try to target this one, they are not in. This one and this one, they are not in a straight line. So you have to make sure that you join 2.5. It's around here. It means here you join these corners. You also join that one. So after joining that one, you'll also need to look for this point where it meets this one. If this one is here, you have to do what? To extend these lines. When you try to extend it, it will be like here. Then you extend this one. So that point of intersection gives us a value. That point of intersection, as you can see. Now there is another thing which you need to know. You need to check where will this one join this one. Remember, this one, it was joining the other. There is an imaginary line there. There. From this point, joining the other corner. So you'll have to extend this one until it meets this imaginary line. It will be like this one. So when you join them, that point of intersection becomes our valley, as you can see. Then what next? Then you also have to check how this one will join this one. You'll have to extend this one to that point. There is also an imaginary line there. Then you try to extend this one until it meets that line. It meets at this point, like that. Then you have to extend this point. Whenever they join, it means they make a valley, like that. Then what else? This side is over. We have to extend it and check the other way around. Now when you consider this one, it originated from where? It originated from there, from here, and from that point. That was the point of origin. So let us first get that side, so as we can join it with this one. Now when we consider this one, it was around what? It was around 9. It was around 9. So I have to get 4.5 from this side. It is there. That 4.5, you have also to measure it from the middle. You find that this is the point. This is the point, which means there are imaginary lines. Imaginary line, it means that it can't extend this side because there is no corner. That's why you call it imaginary line. Then we also have an imaginary line towards this one, like that. So we have also to see, this is the point. This is the point which we are looking for. We have to look for this point where it meets those corners. We have to first check for this one. If that one is 5, 2.5 is here. 2.5 is also there. Then when you join those corners, these ones are real lines. They are not imaginary because they originate from the corner, like that. Then you also have to join this one. Every time you have to get that point of intersection to get a valley. Yes, then this one is no longer an imaginary, it is real, like this one. Then you also have to do what? Stand like that one. So you also have to join these ones. After that one, that side is over, you have to focus on this side. So there is another one. When you consider this one, it ends at here. So you have to get that trace at that point. So when you measure, it is around 7. 3.5 is there. So measure 3.5 from that point, like that. Then if it is here, there is the imaginary lines here. Imaginary lines. The imaginary lines. So what we need the most, we need this one, that corner. So we have to look how we can join this one and this one. To get how we can join them, you have to check this one, and this one. It means you have to extend this line straight until it meets that corner. As you can see, it's like here. So this one is no longer imaginary, it's now real. Then you also have to do what? Join this one. So after that one, you have to do what? After that one, you have to check this one. How will it join this one? And check this one as the last points. Those last points, you have to get this one. The center is around 2.5 and there. Then when you measure 2.5 is there, then you join here, then join there. Now you have to extend this one straight, so it joins at that point. Then you join this one. So this is the last point which you have to look. The last point, you have to check this one, 4.2, which is 2.1 as the midpoint. 2.1 as the midpoint. So join these ones. Join it here. Join it. Join it there. So you have to check this point, how will it join that one. You have to extend this one straight. Join it there. Then you join it like this one. So what else? You have to join these points to get the valley. Join this point to get the valley. So when you can check this one, it will show all the sides required. All the sides will be seeing them. And it will be easy for you to know the number of Ironsheets which you need.